All right, class, welcome back. Wing Chun. Make sure you wind up liking the video, hit the bell to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the bell, comment below. Dominick Izzo out here in Chicago. We're continuing on our Wing Chun. This is the form day. So by now, you've had form videos, you've had technique videos, we've had Q&A on Thursdays. Remember, every Thursday at 3 Eastern, 2 Central is a live Q&A. We're going to be continuing off of the form today. Now, here's the deal. I am not going to do the form from the beginning to add on. That's your job as a student. And if you are one of my students, it would be you want to get this, you got to come to class and show me that you've been practicing your homework. If you're lost, go back and watch the beginning videos. Things that I want you to focus on today, this is going to be a very short video. I'm going to give you the add-ons to the technique, the form, but the energy is what you're going to have to wind up focusing on as you're doing it well too. You're going to incorporate energy and technique today. That's it. Some of the things to keep in mind is you're going to have to be focusing on your center of gravity, your dantian, your 6 inches below the navel, right? And how that aligns with your 5 points of your center line, okay? You're going to have to focus on the fact that, remember, you're forming your tripod by having your hips go in 2 different directions, down and into the earth, and then your spine continues down into the ground. This is all stuff that we've covered before. Could be from a side view, that could be from a front view. If you're doing now a movement, a technique based on the 5 points of your center line, which is where your techniques, your wrist is always aligned with. Remember, we punch on this level, pock on this level, ton on this level. For training, not application, you're going to keep it on that level. So that means that all of your movements are also going to go forward. They're going to come down. They're going to go up. And they're going to be incorporated on all of this angle right here. And everything is going to be connected by that. As is your footwork is going to be connected all by this, by your center of gravity. And the beauty of it is if this is your whole torso, your upper and your lower triangle, they intersect, well, all of these are going to be connected together. Could be a front view, could be a side view. It's a visual representation of where the art is going to be. This is a very, very short video. You've already opened up your stance. You've held your horse. You've defined your center fighting line. You've done your punch to your tonsal. This is right after you've drawn back in that third futsal. Okay, I'm going to do the motion 3 times here and then 3 times this side, then I'll explain it. You've drawn in that third futsal. And if you haven't gotten this far, go back and watch the first video. I'm not going to continue it here. It's your job as a student to wind up making sure you understand the information. I also am wearing a tie because I just did a video. I did my live show, and I also want a representation for you to see a visual center line. It's easier for you to see that way. Okay? My third futsal, wusao gets drawn back. Again. I'm only going to do left side today. Your job is to figure out the right side. All right, couple different components as we move through this fast. Here we go. Pay attention there, class. You should have been incorporating this entire time. Hips going forward. Remember I talked about in the energetics aspect of it, if a movement comes forward, your same side elbow, why does it wind up being forced by the same side hip? If it goes forward, if it comes backwards, if it goes forward, opposite side. In this motion, you're going to determine how far back to bring your wusao. Watch my wrist and my elbow. What happens when I wind up doing this next movement? They both collapse. This collapses, this gets drawn back to the body. I put that energy and intent into my elbow. Paksao, which you learned the other day, is going to go on an angle with this part of my hand focused. And it stops where my shoulder and my pec meet, represented by my vest on my attire today. From here, watch what happens to my elbow and my wrist. I relax. I'm going to focus that palm face towards you, and my elbow recruits back in to palm strike forward. I relax naturally to a tonsal position, which will give me that 45-degree angle. Then I yunsao, which you've done. I grab and I chamber. Again, so I draw my Wu Sao back in, relax, Pak Sao out to the side. I don't violate my shoulder and my chest. Come back to center, and I go forward, palm strike, Tan Sao, Yun Sao, chamber. If you notice from the side view how minimal amount of energy there is from here, boom, look at this movement, boom. Snake in a crane. Look at the head of the snake here. Snake strikes wherever it can. Inch power. You want to know where Bruce Lee got his 1-inch power? It's all in the first form. It's everywhere in the first form. So again, I draw that back in. I completed my Yun Sao, Wu Sao, Fuk Sao, Wu Sao section. Palm strike, Pak Sao. Palm strike, Tan Sao, Yun Sao, and chamber. Draw that energy back in. So it comes back in here. Pak Sao, palm strike, Tan Sao, Yun Sao, grab and chamber. Very short video. That is the end of the first form, on the first section of the first form. And we'll be looking at the totality of it in theory. Wednesday we'll be adding on to technique. This is a very short video today. Thursday, bring your questions, and we're going to go from there. Very short. You're incorporating Pak Sao, palm strike, Tan Sao, Yun Sao, grab chamber. We have a lot to do. I'll see you guys in the next video.